Hi, this is Vinnieart, former lead designer for McFarlane Toys, Diamond Select, Toy Biz, and I'm also a comic book creator. And all the books you see here are from my company, Mellow Art World. Please stay tuned for the end of the video to find out how to get these amazing books. Today we have a piece from Asmus Toys, and this is Ash Williams from the Evil Dead 2 film. A movie and a series that I absolutely love. And yeah, we're going to be getting into this one. So yeah, here is the actual box art for the figure. This thing is, again, 1/6 scale, and it is 100% licensed. So this is an official figure. And yeah, I know they had some issues. So when you see Ash Williams written on the box like that, that's actually a sticker they put on top. They had left out the I, well, the second I in Williams. I don't know how they made that mistake, but yeah, and you're going to see it on the base as well. But they did give us an add-on to fix that mistake that they had. But so yeah, once you take off the slip on it, you could actually, it's one of the boxes where you could see the figure in a window. And yeah, so I wanted to make sure you guys could see this as well. And yeah, his name is written on the side. The box art's pretty cool on this. He is a pretty nice figure, but there is pros and cons to this one, and I will be breaking into it. This is the standard edition. There is one other edition, which was the luxury edition. They've done them with the Devil May Cry figures as well. They've done like regular releases and then these kind of luxury editions. But for space and money-wise, I just went with the standard one, because I like the character. I don't need all the extras right now. And again, I'm very limited on space as well. So yeah, here is the first look at the figure himself. I think he looks pretty damn cool. But yeah, like I said, we'll get into it. There's some slight differences from the actual promo and production advertisement piece that they were showing and the actual figure itself. But here is a good look at him right out of the box, straight up and down. No, no crazy poses, nothing like that. But yeah, overall, first look, first appearance is pretty good on this guy. I do wish there was a little bit more blood put on him. They went ahead and put a lot of dirt on the shirt, which is great. There's blood on the hairline, on his face. There's some cuts and things of that nature. But yeah, again, there was a lot of work that was put into this, but there are some shortcomings for sure. So here's everything he comes with, and we'll start off with the base. So right off the bat, you could see there was a mistake, and it's the nameplate itself. But the crotch grabber is a unique kind of design that they did. Pretty good. But yeah, Ash Williams, they goofed on that, but they gave us a replacement part, so we could put right over that. And yeah, how did that get so far into production? I don't know. But anyway, the print that they put on the actual kind of base is all right. Wood floor with the blood, it's all right. I would have preferred something sculpted, but it is what it is. Shotgun looks great. The sawed-off shotgun, did a pretty nice job with that. Good detailing, great paint application. It does split open. There are no bullets to put in there, no shells to put in. But yeah, for what it is, still looks great. And they didn't have to do that hinge thing, but they did, and it worked. It looks good. Hand-wise, he's got a good collection of hands here. Gripping ones. I'm sure this is like to hold the book and other stuff like that. Again, good hands. Paint's all right on them too. In the movie, his hands were always like covered in dirt, especially when he went outside. You have the trigger finger hands. They have the left and the right. And they do have the demonic hand. Now, this kind of sucked. I was expecting a whole lot more detail. The sculpt itself is fine, but paint application, they could have really went in there. I don't know. Well, even the sculpt, it's a little bit soft, but paint could have really fixed that. He does come with the dagger as well. I think it's a Kandarian dagger, something like that. I forget the name exactly, but this is nicely sculpted and detailed. Paint's really good on it. It's creepy looking. And they do have the book as well. And it's like a kind of rubbery-ish material. Whatever they did for, the outside of the book, which is great because it's supposed to be like human skin or whatnot. And yeah, there are pages in there with writings, artwork. They did a really nice job with this. It's a little bit tight. I don't want to spread it too far, but you could see some of the detailing in there. A good number of pages. Beautiful. This is fantastic. That item is 100% perfect. Beautiful. And here's the chainsaw, which is really damn cool. They did a nice job. There's metal on here as well. The blade itself is metal, so it's got a good amount of heft. And this is really cool. So this feature, you pull the string and it goes up and down. So nice job on that. A little more blood would have been nice too on the blade, but again, it looks good. I like it. Good detailing. Overall, it works. So it does what it needs to do. And yeah, here's a better look at the figure himself. So you can see the paintwork, the sculpt. I'd say the likeness is definitely there, but it's slightly more on the cartoony side. I know the productions sample that the promo shot they were showing everywhere. It feels like he had a more defined jaw and the head was slightly wider. I think because of how many that they made and recasting, I think his face got thinner because of that. That's just my opinion and my professional take on, because I used to be in toys. But again, I think it's nice. They did a good job. A little more detailing, maybe some actual sculpt work in there to make the cuts would have worked. But anyway, we'll get into articulation. He goes down a fair amount. This is the problem though. Every time you go to move that head, because of the softer material around the neck, it does tend to pop off. So you could get them in all kinds of looks, left, right, up, down, but just be wary of that neck and the rubbery part. Shoulders are good, butterfly joints up and down, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow, standard 1/6 scale for the wrist. Torso, there's a problem. There's almost no movement in there because it's a solid sculpted piece. The legs, good range. They're all ratcheted, by the way, so that's pretty good. So he'll hold the pose for sure. Goes out, decent amount, front, back, double hinge for the knee. And he does have a nice ball joint for the ankle, despite having kind of like a high top boot. And yeah, here he is with the book in hand, with the shotgun. He's got great shelf presence. This thing looks really nice. If you're a fan of Ash Williams, I think you'll be pretty happy with it. I don't know how... some people are very particular with things. Me, personally, like I said, I didn't need to have the other look, because the luxury edition, he comes with another shirt that has the left sleeve ripped off and a replacement arm, which is the seamless arm. I saw someone review that, and it looks like the seamless arm was not good, and it might disintegrate. So it's another reason why I chose not to get that one. These are just regular ones with hinges in them. And like I said, I kind of prefer this look anyway. I have the Necker version. I have certain other ones in the past too, because they released a whole bunch of Ash Williams figures from Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. So this changes up the collection. And I like this version. But yeah, here's a nice HD shot. See, the paint's pretty good on the face and everything, but again, it's like slightly softer or kind of cartoonish. But again, his likeness is there. And of course, here he is with the chainsaw, which it just pops right into the pegged hand. So you take off the hand and you just pop it in. You got to make sure that it's on secure though, because it might fall off due to the weight from the metal on the blade. But he does look amazing. This thing looks really, really cool. And that is the look he had before the sleeve got torn off anyway. So yeah, he's there. This is Ash, and it's glorious. If you guys haven't seen the TV series that used to be on Stars, they're on Netflix. I highly recommend them. I believe there was 3 seasons. It is so good and just continues the story from where Army of Darkness left off. And yeah, I want to show you with the dagger as well. because again, it's one of those important items in the movies and TV show that is crucial. So yeah, I'd say the makeshift kind of a sheath or holder for the shotgun looks great. They did a nice job with that as well. And yeah, you could take the harness off. It was designed so it could come off, because again, when you swap out the shirt for the, the luxury edition, they wanted to give you that option. So yeah, so you could change up his looks, and that's pretty cool. It's nice that they did that. But yeah, again, I like the character. I like the films and the TV series. Again, that's all connected. So if you haven't, jump on that. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section what you think of this figure. Are you a fan of Evil Dead? Do you like Raimi's stuff? Let me know. And of course, I do have a Jason figure, so I wanted to put these together. I don't have the Freddy, but I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll be able to find one, or another company releases a good one. But yeah, this is the Jason is from Sideshow, and I believe this is the second release of it. But anyway, I did a review on him as well. I could link that at the end of this. But yeah, so there you go. We'll have a couple more shots for you. Because again, there was that whole Jason versus Freddy versus Ash Williams thing. And I at least have two of them, so I wanted to show you guys just kind of how they look and, how they scale. Obviously, we have Jason on Ash's base, so he looks a little bit bigger, but I figured for the rotation and for the photos, it would look pretty cool. So, yeah, a bit of a standoff with them. Here's another good shot. Again, just to give you kind of an idea of different poses you could also do with Ash. Again, he's a little bit limited in the torso area. I haven't played around too much with it yet, but it is very tight. Like I said, barely any movement from what I could see. I might check out other people's reviews and see if there's a way of kind of getting around that. But all in all, you can still get him in some really nice poses regardless. And yeah, like I said, it does look like him. It's just a little, slightly cartoony for my taste, but I still dig it. I still give it a pass. But yeah, so, and yeah, here's that same shot, just rotating it so you guys can get a better look. But yeah, overall, very, very cool. Again, yeah, if you have not seen the TV show, I thought it was fantastic. If you keep watching it, it just gets better and better. And you do see the cabin again. There's some really cool stuff story-wise, what they do. And some really great actors are in it as well. So surprise guest appearances and whatnot. And yeah, so again, if you love the films, definitely watch that TV series. It was so good. I think arguably almost better than the movies, because it just continues, what Ash's story basically what it is, and a little bit more info too on some other characters from the films, which was a nice surprise. But yeah, so there you have that. Yeah, do you guys have the Freddy as well? Do you have all three? If anyone does, let me know that as well. Here's some more HD shots. I think it's pretty cool looking. And yeah, like I said, wrapping up, again, some minor critiques, some minor issues here and there, but overall, beautiful figure. So remember, collect what you love, be kind to one another. Till next time. Hi, this is Vinnie and we have Through the Woods hardcover book written by Frankie Tartamella. All the artwork is done by me. It's a beautiful hardcover book. Take a look at this fantastic artwork. This is 98 pages, ghost story. I think everyone's going to love this thing. It's amazing. And yeah, we have another fantastic project here, City of Venus. I wrote this one. I did all the artwork on it. Another fantastic project. I'm going to be putting a link in the description to all the videos. And yeah, so please check this one out. And thank you very much. Both of these books are available right now, and they ship immediately. So yeah, take a look at the size difference as well. One's more in a European format, and the other one's like a standard comic book. And we also have two beautiful art books here, volume 1 and 2. These are 52 pages each, and it just has just a whole bunch of different stuff in here, from your favorite characters, pinups, yeah, pretty much everything, and the kitchen sink. So yeah, these are also available, and they're on the City of Venus campaign.